When I woke up to find that Paige died next to me in the night, one of my first thoughts was, I have to let our dog Olive smell Paige's body. I'm dead serious. I have to let our dog smell the body. That's a weird one. At some point in Paige's cancer journey, we looked this up. We looked up how to help your dog grieve an owner's death, and that was the one part that stuck in my brain. Let your dog smell the body. If you don't do this, the dog will keep looking for them. Here's a crazy cancer connection. We got Olive when she was 10 weeks old from a woman who'd planned to keep her until her daughter was diagnosed with cancer, and her husband walked out on the family because of it. I'd forgotten that. I hadn't even made that connection until writing this down. Olive comes from cancer. I woke up on December 10th facing this wall, and I think my brain had already processed that Paige had stopped breathing. I was wide awake, and I knew Paige was gone. I listened for her breath to confirm. I heard nothing. I turned over. Paige was in her hospital bed, which was pulled up against my bed, and I cried, and I cried, and I held her. And then I thought of Olive. She was at my feet. I reached down, and I put her up next to my head and Paige's head. There were no licks, no excited morning greeting. Olive just smelled, and she smelled, and then she sat with Paige as if guarding her. And she sat that way while Paige's parents came in. She sat that way until the people came to take the body away. And I helped them carry Paige downstairs because they didn't have enough hands, so I had to help with that. Since Paige died, Olive's been much closer to me. She walks up and she slides herself against me as she lays down. She'd never done that before. She balances that out by spending long hours in this little bed, which she'd never once used before. I think death is deep inside all of us animals, and we know it when we see it. Olive knew it. If you don't believe me, here's this. Every time Paige would leave San Juan Island to visit family, Olive would start tugging me down this hill toward the ferry terminal where we would drop Paige off. And when Paige got home, no more tugging. Every time Paige left the island, Olive tugged. When she got back, no more tugging. Olive has not tried to tug me down the hill once since Paige died.